Alright, everybody, welcome back to another catalog flip through. Today's catalog flip through is going to be Lionel's 2019 catalog volume 2. So let's go ahead and get started. We have the table of contents, and starting off with the traditional O scale or legacy theme. First up, they have the history in the making models, the 440 hybrids. They have Jupiter and UP119. These locomotives feature legacy control, legacy cab, TMCC, cab 1 or conventional transformer, DC control, brass die-cast construction, maintenance-free motor, tethered drawer bar to the tender for an additional electrical pickups, Lincoln pin coupler on tender, convertible to scale knuckle coupler if desired, coupler not included, illuminated headlight, illuminated LED tender light on York, individually numbered, length of 13.5 inches, minimum curve of 36. Okay, so for the hybrids, they have the Rogers Locomotive Works and the Shitendi Locomotive Works. These two are unpainted, by the way. They also have the Northern Central, Central Pacific, and Pennsylvania. The Wood Coach 2 packs, they have Union Pacific, Central Pacific, Northern Central, Woodruff, Sleeping, and Parlor, and the Pennsylvania 1860s. These coaches, or wooden coaches, feature legacy rail sounds including locomotive chuff and background noises, bell crew talk, and quillable whistle, track IR, die-cast struts, metal frames, drawbar couplers, length of 14 and 4 inches each, and a member code 031. Here's the big boys, which we saw in the older catalogs. They have 4014, first run edition, 4014, the excursion version, 4012, the Greyhound, and 4005. Now this locomotive right here, this locomotive was involved in a wreck that happened in 1953 when a foreman threw a switch and it caused the 4005 to barrel into the siding, careen off the tracks, and tear off the wooden sleepers and everything. And I remember James R. Anderton, who later died in the hospital because of his injuries. Anyway, having said that, features are the standard legacy steam features on page 6 and 7. Whistle steam, 3-speaker sound system, dual speakers and tender, and 1 in the boiler. For the ultimate sound experience, road number, specific crew talk, length 32 inches, and a minimum curve of 72. EM-1, they have the Denver and Rio Grande, Baltimore, Ohio, and Baltimore, Ohio in the blue paint scheme. They also have standard legacy steam features on page 6 and 7. Whistle steam, 12 wheel or centipede tender, length of 32 and 1/4 inches, and a minimum curve of 72. Here's some more EM1s. They have the Union Pacific, Duluth, Mississippi, Iron Range, Western Maryland, and Northern Pacific. They have the 484s. They have Frisco, Rio Grande, Rock Island, Missouri Pacific, Frisco, and Atlantic Coastline. Standard legacy steam features on page 6, 7. Whistle steam, lighted number boards, optional front and non-scale coupler control switches located under a sand dome for easy access, length of 27 1/4 inches, and a minimum curve of 54. And they also have the Atchison, Topeka, Santa Fe 3751 class. They have the Santa Fe 3765 in the light blue scheme, 3759, 3751, and 3757. They have features like whistle steam, 3 interchangeable smokestacks, lowered, raised, and shielded, lighted number boards, optional front, non-scale couplers, control switches, and located under the sand dome for easy access, length of 27 and 1/4 inches, and a minimum curve of 54. And not to mention, they also have some passenger cars. They have the 18-inch passenger car 2-pack, the Santa Fe California Limited 18-inch passenger car 2-pack C, the Santa Fe California Limited 18-inch passenger pack, and the Santa Fe Shadowline 2-pack. And there's also the Station Sounds Diner car. For the 18-inch passenger cars, they feature die-cast sprung wheels, 6 trucks, operating couplers with hanging uncoupling tabs, flexible diaphragms between cars, opening doors, detailed interiors with figures, flicker-free interior LED lighting, plays announcements at station stops en route as the California Limited, Legacy, TMCC or conventional control, sequence control, length of 19 inches each and a memory curve of 054. They also have the 466Ts. They have Boston, Albany, New Jersey Central, Illinois Central, Lackawanna, Canadian National, U.S. Central, New Haven, U.S. Army Transportation Crops. They have whistle steam, length of 14.5 inches and a memory curve of 031. Moving on to Legacy Diesel, they have the George H.W. Bush Funeral Train, which consists of the full train set, the Union Pacific SD70 ACE 4141, the Union Pacific Station Sounds Diner car, the Union Pacific Business car, a dome car, and the baggage car. In all of these, the 3 cars are labeled with new tooling. They have George H.W. Bush Funeral Mint car, die-cast metal sprung trucks and operating couplers, metal frames, simulated coffin and guard figure load, display windows, length of 8.5 inches, and a minimum curve of 027. Here's the George W. Bush boxcar, made in the U.S. of import parts, die-cast metal sprung trucks with operating couplers, metal frame, opening doors, length of 10.5 inches, and a minimum curve of 027. They also have the LED 60-inch flag boxcar. This features LED illuminated stars in the American flag on each side of the car, operate flicker on and off track power, works on any conventional or command control layout, die-cast trucks with rotating bearing caps, operating couplers, easing conversion to scale couplers, and 2 rail wheel sets, available separately, open doors, length of 16 inches and a memory curve of 036. There's also some Union Pacific passenger cars. They have the Fiesta Dome car, Eagle, and the Fiesta Dome car, a baggage car, the Challenger Inspection 3-pack, another 3-pack, and a 4-pack. Now the Dome cars, they feature Vista Vision Wi-Fi video camera, streams live video from a Dome passenger's vantage point, die-cast sprung trucks and operating couplers, kinematic couplers extended for better operation and appearance on curves, model interiors, flicker-free LED interior lighting on power level, scale coupler adapters included, using the conversion body for quick access to add interior figures on other details, paint schemes match existing and oncoming Lionel 21-inch passenger car sets, length of 22 inches and a minimum curve of 54. The Union Pacific 21-inch passenger cars have features like flicker-free LED interior lighting, molded interior details, die-cast sprung trucks, kinematic couplers for close coupling, easy conversion to scale couplers, length of 21 inches each, and a minimum curve of 54. Here's the SD70 ACEs and the SD70 AHs. They have 4041 and 4041 non-powered, not shown. The Kansas City Southern, Union Pacific, and some other Union Pacific diesels with different road numbers. All of them are equipped with Bluetooth. They have standard Legacy diesel features, which are on page 29 and 28. Non-powered 41 units features operating couplers, no crew figures in cab, no lights or sound or control electronics, and a limited 19 inches in the memory curve of 036. There's also the SD70M-2s. Here's the Electromotive Diesel, CITX, Norfolk Southern, Florida East Coast, Providence and Worcester, and Vermont Railway. For the non-powered features, they have operating couplers, no figures in cab, no lights or sound or control electronics, length of 19 inches, minimum curve of 36. SD38s, they have the Grand Trunk and Western, Norfolk Southern, Bessemer and Lake Erie, Conrail, CSS, and Rail Logics. Some features that they have are fuel tanks, dynamic brakes, trucks, side frames, roof details, pilot details, kinematic pilots, easy conversions and scale couplers, length of 17 inches, and a memory code L54. There's also the Alco S-2s. They have the Morristown and Erie, Northern Pacific Terminal, Susquehanna, Portland Terminal, Youngstown Sheet and Tube, and the Ford. For features, they have fixed pilots, blunt trucks on the S-2s, AAR trucks on the S4s, improved sound system on previous Alco switchers, length of 12 and 1/4 inches, and a memory code of 031. They have the some more Alco S4s, which are nickel plate roads, Northern Pacific, Southern Pacific, Erie, Lackawanna, and Santa Fe. Manufacturers railway set. They have the Anheuser-Busch 8K gallon tank car, which features die-cast trucks, operating couplers, separately applied diesel parts, easy conversion to scale couplers, length of 9 inches, and a minimum code of 131. The set includes manufacturer's legacy Railway Alco S-208, a reefer, tank car, boxcar, and caboose. The freight cars features all cars feature die-cast trucks with operating couplers, hitting on coupling tabs, easy conversion to two-row wheels, and scale couplers available separately. Opening doors on boxcar and reefer, opening roof hatches on reefer, interior in with figure in caboose, LED interior and marker lights in caboose. Numerous separately applied detail parts. They have a length of 58 inches and a minimum code of 031. Here's the F7 AA sets and B units. They have the Burlington and Northern and the Superbass F7B. A Burlington and Northern F7B in the black paint scheme. The Chicago Great Western, the Superbass, and the Chicago Great Western in the dark red scheme. Some features that these locomotives have are fans-driven smoke units on both units, front electric couplers, dummy rear couplers, legacy rail sounds, cab figures, Mars light, rotary beacon or ditch lights as appropriate, road-specific roof body and details. And for the B-powered units, they have powered locomotive, legacy and Bluetooth control, fan-driven smoke, dummy front coupler and rear electric couplers, road-specific details. Superbass B units feature legacy and Bluetooth control, fan-driven smoke, rail sounds with Superbass for added depth and volume, dummy front coupler and rear electric coupler, road-specific details, length of 13 inches each, and the 26 inches each for AA set in a minimum curve of 031. Here's some more S7 AA sets. They have the Denver Rio Grande, Penn Central, Cotton Belt, and some Superbasses. Here's the F7 AA sets with the Alaskan. They have the Station Sounds Diner, the Camera Dome car, a 2-pack and a 4-pack. All of the cars feature flicker-free LED interior lighting, molded interior details, die-cast sport and trucks, schematic couplers for close coupling, easy conversion to scale couplers, length of 21 inches each, a minimum curve of 054. The 4-pack includes 21-inch baggage car, two 21-inch coaches, and a 21-inch Fiesta Dome car. The 2-pack includes a 21-inch baggage generator car with generator sounds, a 21-inch coach. The Station Sounds Diner car features plain station announcements and passenger dialogue, as well as oil and car noises in motion, flicker-free LED interior lighting, molded interior details, die-cast sport and trucks, and schematic couplers for close coupling, easy conversion to scale couplers. Fiesta Dome cars, Wi-Fi camera placed in dome cars gives you a passenger view of your train layout, live stream, recorded, and take still photos with the free app. No additional Wi-Fi hardware connects with any Wi-Fi device. A flicker-free LED interior lighting, molded interior details, die-cast sport and trucks, and schematic couplers for close coupling, easy conversion to scale couplers. They have the F9 A sets. They have the Norfolk Southern Office Car Special. They have the, let's see, what are those? The F9 A sets and the Superbasses. They have the Dome Car 2-pack, another 2-pack, and the Executive Train 2-pack, 4-pack, and another coach 4-pack. All of the cars feature flicker-free LED interior lighting, molded interior details, die-cast spring trucks, pneumatic couplers for close coupling, easy conversion to scale couplers, length of 21 inches each, minimum curve of 054. The 4-pack includes an 18-inch generator car with generator sounds, two 21-inch dining cars, and a 21-inch sleeper car. The 2-pack includes a 21-inch sleeper car and 21-inch coach. The station sounds dome car features PlayStation announcements and passenger dialogue, as well as rolling car noses in motion, flicker-free LED interior lighting, molded interior details, die-cast spun trucks, schematic couplers for close coupling, easy conversion to scale couplers. They have disconnect passenger cars. They have New York Central, Pennsylvania, Rio Grande, Santa Fe, Southern Pacific, and Christmas. All of these cars have a consist of baggage coach, sleeper, diner, and observation. And they also feature die-cast spun trucks, non-operating couplers, convertible to scale couplers, not included interior details in coach, diner, sleeper, and observation cars, separately applied railings and details, length of 3.5 inches each, minimum curve of 027. There's also the VS Division Dome cars. They have the Amtrak, the Norfolk and Western, in the Union Pacific color scheme, the Southern, Auto Train, and Pennsylvania Kendra Review. Some features have VS Division Wi-Fi video camera streams live video from a dome, passenger vantage point, die-cast spun trucks and couplers, schematic couplers extended for better operation and appearance on curves, molded interiors, flicker-free LED interior lighting on lower level, scale couplers adapter included, easy to remove body for quick access to add interior figures on other details, paint schemes match existing uncoupling Lionel 21-inch passenger car sets, length of 22 inches and a minimum curve of 54. They also have the NYC Empire State Express cars. They have the combination car, the Martin Van Buren, the Empire State Franklin Roosevelt observation car. The cars include flicker-free LED interior lighting, molded interior details, die-cast spring trucks, schematic couplers for close coupling, easy conversion to scale couplers, length of 21 inches each, and a minimum curve of 54. And they also have some flat spot freight sounds PS1 box cars. They have the Erie Lackawanna, New York Central, at Topeka, Santa Fe, Great Northern, Penn Central, the DTI, Illinois Terminal, Union Pacific. Some of the features have realistic freight sounds, replicate wheel flat spot thumping, rail clatter, wheel flag squeal, coupler slack bumping, baby fat boy speaker, and a sound enclosure for optimum sound performance. Operates on any conventional or command controlled layout, volume control and an off switch, max min switch, die-cast trucks and operating couplers, opening doors, 6 or 8 inch Youngstown doors per prototype, and a length of 11/4 inches and a minimum curve of 31. They also have some LED flag 60-inch box cars. They have Amtrak veterans, Norfolk Southern veterans, Kansas City Southern, I Love USA, Norfolk Southern first responders, Transitional 150. LED illuminated stars in the American flag on each side of the car, operate off track and power works on any conventional command control layout. Die-cast trucks with rotating bearing caps, operating couplers, easy conversion to scale up couplers, and 2 rail wheel sets available separately. Opening doors length of 16 inches and a minimum curve of 36. There's also some single door 60-inch box cars. They have the Santa Fe, Pennsylvania, DTI. Yeah, I said it right. And another GTI in a different color scheme. The Ford, Chevrolet, Penn Central, Canadian Pacific, and New York Central. Some of the features have with or without roof walks as appropriate by road, die-cast trucks with rotating bearing caps and operating couplers, easy conversion to scale couplers, and 2 rail wheel sets available separately, opening doors and length of 16 inches and a minimum curve of 36. 40-inch plug door reefers. They have the Santa Fe, the Bar, Green Bay and Western, Pacific Fruit, Reading, and Durham Ice. Some of the features have die-cast metal trucks, operating couplers, opening side doors, and roof hatches, easy to convert to scale couplers, length of 14 inches and a minimum curve of 31. There's also the 8K gallon tank cars. They have the Deep Rock, Everett Distilling, Hercules Powder, Independence Energy, and Sinclair. The features are die-cast trucks with operating couplers, separately applied detail parts, easy conversion to scale couplers, length of 9 inches and a minimum curve of 31. Some 112 cabooses are the Baltimore and Ohio, another Baltimore and Ohio with different road numbers, the Polar Express, Baltimore and Ohio in the blue color scheme, and the Cheez-It system. Now these cabooses, they have features like the LED illuminating interior and marker lights, detailed interior with figures, die-cast trucks and operating couplers, metal details, simulated wood or metal roof walks as appropriate, window screens and reflector detail as appropriate, length of 8.5 inches and a minimum curve of 0.31. There's also the logging cabooses. They have the Isle of Thomas lumber and safety first. These little cabooses had die-cast sprung trucks, operating couplers, easy conversion to scale couplers not included, detail interior length of 3/5 inches, and a minimum curve of 0.27. Now we're moving on to the traditional O gauge. Starting off, we have the Line Chief Plus 2.0. They have the Brooklyn Eastern District Terminal 060T number 15, which is still in operation. But as many of you know, it's been built into Thomas at the Strasburg Railroad, which he is still in operation today. The Santa Fe, Rio Grande, Pennsylvania, Bethlehem Steel. Anyway, some additional standard features are Line Chief Standard, Line Chief Plus features on page 70 and 71. They have TMC control, Bluetooth controlled, Roanoke Universal or Line Chief app. Rail sounds featuring 4 chuffs per revolution, crew talk, whistle, bell, background sounds, volume control via TMCC, universal remote or app, front, rear, electric couplers, fan driven smoke, diecast spoiler, length of 8.5 inches and a minimum curve of 0.27. They have the Granite Quarry Run, the Easter Eggs Press, and the Christmas Candies. All of these sets include Line Chief Plus 2.006 locomotives, 4 side dump cars, manual operating dump bins, a water tank car, industrial boost, 40 inches times 60 inches oval of fast track, a 54W power supply, and an LC remote control. And they are also equipped with Bluetooth. Now the side dump cars, they feature side panels open as cars are dumped to either side, manual operation, die-cast sprung trucks, non-operating couplers, easy conversion to scale couplers, length of 3.5 inches and a minimum of 0.27. They also have the Berkshires that we saw last time, the Line Master SD7080 Max, or the SD80 Max, and an SD90 Max. They have the Conrail Quality, CXS, Union Pacific, and Norfolk and West, or Norfolk and Southern. They have all standard Line Chief Plus, or no, not that, ditch lights, SD80 or SD90 details by prototype, length of 17.5 inches and a minimum cover of 0.31. Here are the GG1s. They have 4916, 4877, 4872, 4890, and 4935. I'm surprised they don't have 4876 because that was the train that led the Federal Express that crashed into the station, and it's still in static display at the Baltimore and Ohio Museum. Anyway, they have die-cast bodies, metal sprung photographs, length of 15 inches and a minimum curve of 0.27, and they're also equipped with Bluetooth. Here's the Pennsylvania Fast Freight. They have the set includes the Pennsylvania LC Plus 2.0 GG1 number 4859, Pennsylvania operating merchandise boxcar, a pin-stalled single dome tank car, a Lehigh Valley gondola with canister load, a flat car with a boat load, and an N5C caboose, and all cars and locomotives are individually boxed. And there's also a TOFC flat car with piggyback trailers. Here are the F units and FTBs. Here's the Strasburg Line Chief set, which has the Strasburg steam locomotive number 90, the Gobbler Knob coach car, the Walnut Howard coach car, and the Boston and Maine William McFarland coach car. 8 pieces of 36 curve fast track, 2 fast track 10-inch straight sections, and 1 line 2 fast track terminal section, 1 plug and play power lock on section, wall pack power supply, line chief remote for locomotive. They have the Strasburg Groff's Grove PEP platform, and this station is plug and play, and the Strasburg Billboards 3-pack, and the Philadelphia and Reading observation car. There's also the Shark Research and Rescue set, which includes or features a Shark Rescue Unit GP38 diesel locomotive, a flat car with Shark observation submarine, a containment car, a rescue unit caboose, 8 pieces of R36 curve fast track, 2 fast track 10-inch straight sections, 1 line 2 fast track terminal section, and 1 power play lock on section, and wall pack power supply and a line 2 for locomotive. And there's also a Shark Aquarium car. There's also the Railroad Heritage, the Baltimore and Ohio 190th anniversary boxcar, and the Rio Grande 150th anniversary boxcar. All of these boxcars have features like made in USA of US imported parts, die-cast metal front trucks and operating couplers, metal frame, opening doors, length of 10, half inches, and a minimum curve of 27. There's also the Ferdinand Magellan observation car, and the Pennsylvania Walking Brakeman, and the Angela Thomas Wheelstock Shelves boxcar, middle shelf. There's also the personalized your layout. They have the Happy Birthday, Happy Anniversary, Merry Christmas 2019, a Christmas caboose, a man's best friend, it's a girl, it's a boy, world's greatest cat, blue from Homefront, Air Force, Navy, Coast Guard, Police, EMT, Firefighter, and green from the Homefront, Army, and Marines. And now we move on to the Expand Your World section. First up, they have some kits. They have the Morrison House, Olson House, Bishop House, Davis House, and the Bagger House, Harrell House, Fraser House, Burning House, and the Church. They have some assorted accessories like the fence, a green iron fence, a benches, billboards, Fun with Puns, billboard 3-pack, and Smoking Tony figure, a miner with headlamp figure lighted, a man with flashing jackhammer lighted, and a worker, and a man with a flashlight lighted figure. There's also the assorted figure packs, and some prisoners, travelers, horses, cows and calves, unpainted figures and unpainted animals, a people eating 6-pack, a people waving 6-pack, sitting people 6-pack, a people on sleigh, and a sled on kids 3-pack, a winter action figures 6-pack, and sitting people with benches. They have some tracking accessories and accessories. They have some LED lightings, a GW 180 transformer, a CW 80 transformer, and a 180 Powerhouse 10A. Now we move on to American Flyer. They have the Legacy Berkshires, nickel plate 765, per Marquette number 1225, Chesapeake, Ohio, Erie, Richmond, Fredericksburg, and Potomac, and American Railroads. They have the Legacy U36Cs. They have Santa Fe, Clinchfield, CXS, Milwaukee Road, Seaboard Coastline, and the EP5s. They have New Haven, Great Northern, Pennsylvania, and New York Central. They also have some Great Northern heavyweight passenger cars. They have the baggage car, diner car, the sleeper car, a combine car, another sleeper Crusader car, a observation car, a Great Northern coach, and a Great Northern coach. And there's also a Great Northern, or not a Great Northern, but a station platform kit. And the passenger cars, they feature interior illumination, operating couplers, dual rail connector, flicker-free LED lighting, decorated drumhead and observation car silhouettes and windows, modeled on the body detail, length of 14 inches and a minimum of S36. There's also the New Haven heavyweight passenger cars. There's the baggage car, a coach, combine car, another coach, and another coach, and another coach, a diner, and an observation car. And they also have the same features as the other cars. Here's some freight cars with sounds with box cars. The Banger and Aerostock, Toledo, Para, and Western, Nashville, Chattanooga, and St. Louis, Frisco, and Verus Crucible. And here are some other classic boxcars. They have the Buffalo Creek, Great Northern, Lancaster and Chester, and Rutland, and Green Bay and Western. There's also some 3-bay hoppers. They have the Cheesy System, Baltimore, Ohio, Union Pacific, and Western Maryland. Some milk flat cars, which are the Borden's, Florida Juice, Saltius, Rickens, and the Polar Express. Here's the HO scale, I should say. Here's the nickel plate fast freight set, which includes locomotive, hopper, a boxcar, tanker, a flat car with containers, and a caboose. And there's also a 2-bay hopper car that you can add on, and a GATX tanker car, and a Keystone Millwork building. Here is the Army Hospital Santa Fe set, which has a locomotive and 3 passenger cars, and an Army Medical Corps hospital car coach, which you can add on, a tanker, a flat car with water tanks, and a U.S. Army Transportation boxcar. They have the North Pole Central Freight flat car with 2 containers, a Ranger-fed covered hopper, a 2019 Christmas boxcar, a Christmas Cocoa tank car, North Pole Central Freight set, which includes a locomotive, hopper car, tanker, boxcar, a flat car with Santa sleigh, and a caboose. And here are some Harriman coaches: the Southern Pacific Army Recruit, and the Southern Pacific Marines Recruit, the Southern Pacific Navy Recruit, and some 2-bay hoppers: Baltimore, Ohio, Walden Coal, Cheesy System, Reading in Pennsylvania. They have some covered hoppers. They have the Lehigh, New England, New York Central, Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania, Reading, and Norfolk Southern Pacific, American, Southern Pacific, Santa Fe, New York Central, Pennsylvania. Some tank cars are the Fire Department Training, 911, Independence Energy 1859, T-Rex Oil 1880, UTLX 78214, and a trailer train, an Evergreen TTX trailer train, Santa Fe, BNSF, and CXS. The flat cars with water tanks, Maintenance of Way, Boston and Maine, Union Pacific, BNSF Septic Service or Fire Department, Santa Fe, Long Island, New York Central, Pennsylvania, Southern Pacific, and Union Pacific. There's also some kits. They have the Church, Farmhouse, Jones House, Phillips House, Miller House, Sutton House, Adam House, some East Shore shopping centers, and the Plaza Mall, a station platform, water tower, some houses and buildings, a Madison House, Burning House, Jefferson House, Eller House, Haunted House, Moving House, Locomotive Shop, Church, Suburban Strip Mall, some assorted accessories, the station platform Brown, and a station platform Christmas, lighted billboards, safe driving lighted billboards, water tower, lighted water tower, a gas sign, eat sign, single highway, lighted clocks, tanker containers, and the tanker containers, some assorted figures, a track and parts, their collectors must have, and the 5th Annual National Lionel Train Day, the Lionel Control Systems, and that is it. Hope you all enjoyed this catalog flip through. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications on for new videos every day. Thank you all again for watching, and I will see y'all tomorrow.